Hi guys, it's V and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to read the Sinners Anonymous trilogy, but then when I was on the third book, I realized it's supposed to be a 5 book series, but the fourth and the fifth one never came out, so maybe they will never be published, but whatever. If they are, I'll read them. If they don't, I'll just die. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this journey with me. So I have started Sinners Anonymous, and okay, here's the thing. I think this is forbidden love because she is Alberto's fiance, but the main character, the MMC, his name is Angelo, and we start this book when his parents are dead and we are at their funeral, okay? And he just jumps into a plane, goes to England, never come back. Okay, he never came back for, just the bare minimum, funerals, Christmases, and things like that, okay? So barely came back. But then he comes back. Why? We don't know. We don't know why, because he was supposed to be the capo in the Devil's Dip. But now, no one is the capo in Devil's Dip, so Devil's Hollows or something like that. Devil's Cove, sorry, is the one that's running out there, something like that, okay? But here's the thing. She made a deal with her name is Aurora, but she goes by Rory, even though this man, like Alberto, never calls her Rory. But yeah, the thing here is the she made a deal, okay, with Alberto, but we don't actually know what kind of deal. I assume it was to take care of her father and to live alone, Devil's Dip, maybe. And yeah, she has to marry Alberto. Mind you, he's 70. Yeah, whatever. So here's the thing. Angelo and Rory met the day of the maybe it was the day of the funeral, or maybe it was some of the times he came back, okay, to Devil's Dip. They were in the cliff, and she was like kind of thinking to jump, and he said something along the lines of, it's a sin. And yeah, but here's the thing. Angelo is my kind of man, okay? He's the type of man that never talks. He seems that he's mad at fucking everyone. He has green eyes and dark hair. Bitch. That's my dream man, okay? And he is supposed to be like out of the business, like the illegal ones, but things here and there. But also, there's this line called Sinners Anonymous, where people go and tell their darkest secrets, like a confession style, but without going to church. So yeah, I'm not gonna give anything away, but that's where we are. But yeah, she's still engaged to Alberto, but there's something going on between them because this man, Max, okay, was like kind of taking her to see her father, okay, to check on him, I think twice a week. And he wanted something from her in return for what he was doing. Okay, just getting her there and leave her alone for an hour. Yeah. So Angelo picked up on it. I mean, not like he knew, okay? But he suspected something that he suspected wrong, and then he realized that she was uncomfortable around Max. And he goes, Aurora, and she goes, yes, and he goes, just stand up and go 3 steps to your left, and then he Max between his eyes, like right here. Yeah, and he said, he's a traitor. He wasn't. He wasn't. He was just, he did it for her. Because you know that when you jump to his POV. Yeah, mind you, they haven't even kissed. Like, no, no, nothing is going on between them. Okay, they are still like going around each other, like, don't know how to act. But they don't know how to act around each other because they don't know what's going on between them. Okay, and he did that. So yeah. So I have finished this book, and let me tell you something. I mean, I didn't know if I was going to love this book because it was very slow at the beginning. Okay, I had like a very hard time getting into it, but man, when the action starts, I mean, because this is a fucking slow burn, but so slow that these two drag things out until the end of the fucking book. Okay, that kind of slow burn. Okay, you know they want each other, but they can't have each other because this is forbidden. Okay, but man, the way this man cares about her. No, 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 no. Don't get me even started. I mean, no, no. I mean, he didn't know what kind of pizza she liked, so he ordered every kind of pizza. Every kind of pizza, so she could have a choice of what she wants. He didn't force her to do fucking anything, you know? And and this man cares for her so fucking much that he starts a fucking war for her. You don't you didn't. This man begged her to marry him. Excuse me, what? Yeah. From now on, if you don't start a fucking war because you want me, I don't want it. I don't fucking want it. And yeah, I mean, this was a journey. Okay, let me tell you that. Because I love Angelo, okay? But I don't know if I'm going to, I mean, I don't know if he's gonna be my favorite. Maybe he's gonna be my least favorite, even though I love him, you know? Because Rafe and Gabe, babe, don't get me even started. I love them. And you just see snippets, okay? Because you don't know nothing about them because they keep a lot of secrets, and Angelo just doesn't know them, of course, because they are keeping secrets. But yeah, and also Angelo told her, "You of all of my sins, you're my favorite." Shut up. Shut the fuck up. So yeah, 4 stars. 4 stars because the beginning I was so confused and I needed like some time to get used to it. But yeah, 4 stars. 4 fucking stars. So now I'm going to start Sinners Condemned. That's the second book. And it is Rafa's book. No. No. Rafa's book. Let me read Manuman, okay? Because I don't know which one is going to be my favorite. It's either Rafa or Gabe. Why? Gabe is the quiet one. Gabe is the quiet one. And we know I have a soft spot for quiet ones. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes, okay? So I have officially started Sinners Consumed. Condemned. Sorry. And these two, like Rafa and Penny. Penny was like, she's 21. Why are all these fucking girls 21? But whatever. She just ran away when she was 18 from Devil's Dip, but she came back because something happened in an Atlantic city, and her family background is kind of fucked up because yeah, a lot happened, but we don't know exactly what happened. We just see bits and pieces because she's like a mystery. And also, she was friends with Nico Visconti, and he taught her how to cheat on games or learn how to, be good at those kinds of games like cards ones and things like that. So yeah, and there's a sentence that keeps getting into her mind that Nico said back then, that he was like, be careful. No, one day your sins catch up with you, so be careful, little bit, something like that. Okay, but then this woman, the the same day, she comes back to Devil Dip with without a dime or her name. Okay, she has nothing. She crosses paths with Rafe. Yeah, because this is happening when at the time of Angelo and Rory's wedding. So yeah, all the family drama is unfolding. So yeah, this man is like, he's seeing her like she's a total liar because it doesn't fit in any of the categories that are on his mind. Okay, but here's the thing: he's a gentleman with everyone but her. And she feels like a little bit of pride about it because she didn't recognize Rafe the first night. So she won his watch. Yeah. So she has it now. And then she went to Rory's wedding because Matt Collins was a friend of both, and he asked her to be his plus one. And they see each other again. And the tension between these two, you can taste it. Like, you can taste tension. Okay, this is not even funny. And also, they play a little game again, of course, because they are going to be all about games. And she lost, and she had to go from the wedding to go home. And the port explosion happened, and she was caught in the middle of it. And I don't know why, but Rafi is kind of suspecting her, but at the same time, he doesn't. It's weird because, but also, he was like, word on the streets, you need a job. So be here in this place at 6. He treats her. He treats her because the boat where she was supposed to be in, yeah, it sailed like 5 minutes before 10 minutes before the time that he said to her. So now I guess she's going to work for Rafe, but the tension, yeah, this is going to be fun. So you're telling me, wait, this fucking man, he swears he hates her, okay, but this man, she fell asleep in his car, and he stopped until she woke up because he knows she cannot sleep at her house. What do you mean? And what do you mean? What do you mean? He fired someone just because he didn't like how that man talked to her. No, no. And also in the prologue in this book, you know that this man uh, chose as his fate the King of Diamonds to be successful and things like that. But the Doom card in this case was the Queen of Hearts, the one that would make him um, fall to his knees and bring chaos to his life. And it's supposed to be a redhead. Of course, it's going to be Penny. What the fuck? But I mean, this man cannot stop thinking about her. But when they were in his car, okay, because whenever something happens, this man is out there, okay, to find her. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but you know. Um, she was talking about having different jobs before, and she mentioned that she once was a stripper. And he goes, so show me. Yeah, he didn't expect her to call him in his bluff, but yeah, she did. And oh boy, that fucking scene. I was like, no, no, you're joking. This is not happening. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, it happened. He made someone to fix her like the door of her building to get it fixed because he didn't like the fact that she wasn't safe. But you hate her, right, Rafe? Babe, you even forgot about meetings. You couldn't attend a meeting because you couldn't stop thinking about her. Babe, come on. I'm sorry, what? I finished Sinners Consumed. Okay? Okay. And by the last sentence, I was like, I am missing something. Like, I am missing a whole book. And then I said, then maybe Sinners Consumed is not Gabe's book because I am missing a whole book. And I opened Sinners Condemned. And the first chapter is Penny. Are we having two books about Penny and Rafe? Because don't get me wrong, I love Rafe. I love Rafe more than I loved Angelo. I don't know why. Maybe because he's my kind of man, you know? But, you know, that one that seems polished, but he's a mess and he's psychotic. Yeah. Oh, I like those, you know. But, okay. Okay. I mean, so I guess he accepted everything. I don't know. I don't know because when I finished that book like 3 seconds ago, I was like, I'm missing something, you know? But now knowing that there's a whole book about them again, babe, I'm into this. But that brings me to what my mind is going. So, is there, I mean, there's a, is there going to be a Gabe's book? Like, is that a possibility? I don't know. I don't know because there are only 3 books out, and I have never like heard about being a fourth one. So okay, because that thing that happened in the casino between Gabe and some woman, babe, babe, why? Why did I expect that would be her? You know, but yeah, we don't know because we don't have a book, and I'm going to check. Okay, the author's Goodreads because I need to know if there's going to be a fourth book because I need Gabe's book. But this man is going to have 4 books. And fuck, because I was at the end of the book almost like I had like it's 10% left, and I was like, there's a lot that's not being solved. I mean, I would be disappointed if that would be solved in, you know, 50 pages. So I was like, huh, what am I missing? Yeah, a whole book. That's what I was missing, a fucking whole book. And I think Ruff is going to be my man. I mean, yeah. I don't know what's wrong with my baby hairs. Fuck. Whatever. So this book, it was 4.5. 4.5. Well, it was a 5. I'm not gonna lie. That was a 5-star book. So yeah, I am going to read part 2 about these two. And I guess this is going to be promising. I mean, sure, right? I don't know because why? Why? But yeah, I think, how do I say this? I think Rafe in the second book is going to be like totally my man. Okay, psychotic. Like, I don't know why. Babe, if I see a man like this in on the streets, I'm out. But fictionally, come for me, okay? I checked. There's going to be 2 books. I mean, there are going to be 2 books about Gabe. So I'm lucky. But they don't have a release date. So, but I mean, knowing they're going to be out there, I mean, out there, like they're not people, but it's going to be released sometime. Yeah, that that's good. So I'm going to read now. Sinners consumed. So Rafe is talking to Angelo. Okay. And he just asked, like, how did you know? And Angelo goes, when you start doing stupid shit, like eating spaghetti with raw meatballs and going back for seconds because she cooked it, smuggling a labradoodle out of your house in a duffel bag at 3 a.m. so it's still a surprise on Christmas Day. When you start using your fists because you need to feel the bones of the man that hurt her break underneath them. When you start drinking like a Russian, even though you own a 17% stake in one of the fastest growing whiskey companies in the world. That's how you know. Mind you, this man, I mean, Rafe, is fucking drinking vodka because she told him that she didn't like the taste of whiskey. Mind you, they didn't even kiss. Okay, they have never kissed at this point. And he stopped drinking whiskey for her. I mean, that's a bare minimum from now on. And he's so obsessed with her. Like, oh, fuck. And now he calls her Queenie because he has, that is now in his brain that she is the Queen of Hearts. And he is on his knees for her. He would do anything for her. And fuck, I love Rafe. Okay, I love him. But I don't know why this is going to crumble and then shit's going to happen. But yeah, I have finished. But we're going to read something, okay? He goes, then what do you want? Diamonds? A car? 2 cars? An island, Queenie? A Birkin in every color? Fuck. I'll give you the world in every color if you want it. But then he's talking to Angelo, okay? And Rory appears and Rory goes, the Birkin didn't work then? And he says, which one? And he thinks, no, the fucking Birkin didn't work. The next 3 didn't work either. Or the Cartier bracelet, or the Benz that's been collecting parking fines outside her apartment. But then he's talking to himself and he goes, she knows as well as I do that I'm so under her fucking thumb I can taste her fingerprint. the way he's so fucking obsessed with her. Like, don't even get me started. Five stars, 5 stars, 5 fucking stars. I mean, no, no. I I have no words. I have no words because I love this man in ways I didn't. I mean, I thought like I will love him more than I did Angela, and that's sure, that's for sure. But I think I'm going to love Gabe even more. The thing here is, I've read on Goodreads that mm, maybe we don't. We're not going to have Gabe's book. I mean, the duet is going to be out at some point, but maybe it wouldn't because I read comments in 2022, 2022 that said maybe we're never going to have this book, and I'm like, you wouldn't do that to me, right? So I guess if that book's ever come out, then I'll be the first to read them. Not because the author is gonna send me them to me, sorry, but yeah, because I would be dying to know Gabe's story because the FMC is going to be Ren. And it's the fucking quiet ones, okay? They do it for me every time, but yeah, coming. But we're going to rewind a little bit. We're going to talk about Rafe. I love him. He fucked up, but he was everything. He was fucking everything. Like, yeah, I love him. I cannot deny that. So yeah, guys, this is the end of the vlog. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.